dear students, myself Manjunath HB. Today let us learn 10th standard second language English lesson A Hero. Yes. This lesson, our first lesson, A Hero, is written by R.K. Narayan. First let us learn about our author R.K. Narayan. Yes. This is the picture of R.K. Narayan, and this description is about R.K. Narayan. Yes, let us see about R.K. Narayan, our author of our lesson, A Hero. Yes, R.K. Narayan is widely considered to be one of the greatest Indian English novelists. Yes, he is considered as one of the Indian English writer, and he has been considered as the greatest novelist of India, who is known for simple and unpretentious writing style. He is best known for his works set in the fictional South Indian town Malgudi. Yes, in his writings, he has taken an imaginary place called Malgudi as the main place for all his works. Most of his works will take place at an imaginary place called Malgudi. Yes, you might have heard about a serial called Malgudi Days, which was directed by Shankar Nag during 80s. Yes, that Malgudi Days serial was based on his work called Swami and His Friends. Yes, you might have seen that serial some days before in Zee Kannada TV channel. Yes, his works include Swami and His Friends. Yes, our lesson, A Hero, is also based on the same novel called Swami and His Friends. And he has written some other works also, such as Bachelor of Arts, The English Teacher, and The Financial Expert. His novel, The Guide, was adapted for film. Yes, some of his works have been translated to or adapted to films also, and it won the Sahitya Academy Award. He highlights social content and provides a feel for his characters through everyday life. Yes, his characters or novels are dealing with the concept of everyday common man's life. He was nominated to Rajya Sabha, the upper house of the India's parliament. Yes, in the later part of his life, he was nominated to Rajya Sabha, the upper house of Indian parliament. Yes, after learning about the author R.K. Narayan, let us move on to the lesson, A Hero. Yes. Yes, as we have already learned, this lesson is based on one of the novels of R.K. Narayan called Swami and His Friends. Yes, and based on this novel called Swami and His Friends, a serial was telecasted during 80s or 1980s period, which was directed by Shankar Nag, called Malgudi Days, which was the famous serial during those days. You might have seen those episodes also. Yes, if you want to move on to the lesson, here the main character of this lesson is Swami. Yes, almost 8-year-old boy. Yes, we shall move on to the lesson. For Swami, events took an unexpected turn. Father looked over the newspaper he was reading under the hall lamp and said, "Swami, listen to this. News has been received about the bravery of a village lad who, while returning home by the jungle path, came face to face with a tiger." Yes, Swami's father was reading a newspaper under the hall lamp in the hall, and in that newspaper it was printed the matter that a boy, while returning from the jungle, he came face to face with a tiger. Yes, a boy who was returning home through the jungle, he came face to face with a tiger. That was the newspaper report. His father is quoting to his son Swami. Yes. A village lad. Lad means boy who, while returning home by the jungle path, jungle means forest path, came face to face with the tiger. That was the newspaper report which his father or Swami's father was reading. The paragraph described the fight the boy had with the tiger. Yes, in that paragraph of the newspaper, it was It has a description about the incident where a boy came face to face with a tiger and the boy had a fight with the tiger. Yes, that incident was quoted in the newspaper. Tiger and his flight up there up the tree where he stayed half a day, and it was quoted in the newspaper that the boy stayed on the tree for half a day to prevent himself or to protect himself from the tiger. He himself had climbed a tree and stayed for half a day. That was the newspaper report. Half a day till some people came that way and killed the tiger. Yes, that boy stayed on the tree half a day till some people came on the same way and rescued him and killed the tiger. Till they killed the tiger, he was on the tree for half a day. That was the newspaper report which Swami's father is quoting to Swami. Yes. Yes. Here is a question. What was the newspaper report about? What was the newspaper report about? Yes, that was a question. We can give the answer. Let us see. What was the answer for this question? Yes. What was the newspaper report about? The newspaper report is about an incident where a boy came face to face with a tiger while he was returning home from through the forest. That was the newspaper report. Yes, this is the imaginary picture where Swami's father is reading the newspaper. Yes. After reading it through, father looked at Swami fixedly and asked, "What do you say to that?" Yes, after reading the newspaper report or after explaining the newspaper report to Swami, Swami's father is asking the opinion of Swami. What is your opinion to that report where a boy came face to face with a tiger? What is your opinion? Swami's father is asking. Swami said, "I think he must have been a very strong and grown-up person, not a boy at all. How could a boy fight a tiger?" According to Swami, the person who came face to face with a tiger must not be a boy, because a boy cannot face a tiger face to face. He must be a grown-up person, according to Swami, because a small boy won't have the courage to face a tiger, so that he must be a grown-up person, according to Swami. That was the opinion of Swami for that newspaper incident. You think you are wiser than the newspaper? Father sneered. Yes, for that Swami's opinion, father is not ready to accept Swami's opinion, because are you more intelligent than the newspaper? Is the newspaper giving the false information? Swami's father questioned Swami. Yes. A man may have the strength of an elephant and yet be a coward, whereas another may have the strength of a straw, but if he has the courage, he can do anything. Courage is everything. Strength and age are not important. Yes, Swami's father is giving the reason that a man may have the strength of an elephant and yet be a coward if he is not at all a courageous person, whereas another may have the strength of a straw, but if he has the courage, he can do anything. Yes, even though man has a great strength, if he won't have the courage, he cannot do anything. Even if a man is like a straw or a lean person, if he has the courage, he can do anything. That does not matter. Age does not matter, because courage is more important, according to Swami's father. Yes. Courage is everything, strength and age are not important, according to Swami's father. Swami disputed the theory. How can it be, father? Suppose I have all the courage, what could I do if a tiger should attack me? Yes, Swami, now he is giving the example of himself. Yes, what will I do if a tiger will come face to face with me? Yes, what can I do? Even though I am having the full courage, what can I do if the tiger will attack me? Leave alone strength. Can you prove you have the courage? Let me see if you can sleep alone tonight in my office. Yes, Swami is saying that I have the courage. What can I do even if I have the courage? If the tiger will come face to face with me, what can I do? yes, because I am a small boy, according to Swami. For that theory, Swami's father said that if you are ready to say that you have the courage, you have to prove that you have the courage. Yes, you have to prove that theory that you have the courage. Leave alone strength. Can you prove that you have courage? Yes, let me see. If you can sleep alone tonight in my office room, yes, you have to prove the thing that you have the courage. To prove that you have the courage, you have to sleep alone in my office room. Yes, because Swami is having the habit of sleeping beside his granny, which we will come to know in the next paragraph. Yes, Swami was having the habit of sleeping beside his granny. So that Swami's father is saying that if you want to prove that you have the courage, you have to sleep alone in my office room, so that you can prove that you have the courage. A frightful proposition, Swami thought. He had always slept beside his granny in the passage, and any change in this arrangement kept him trembling and awake all the night. Yes, Swami thought that this will not happen. This is a difficult task. His father is providing him. Swami thought that because he had always slept beside his granny. He was having as we have already learned, he was having the habit of sleeping beside his granny. Granny means grandmother. As he was having the habit of sleeping beside his granny in the passage, and any change will take place in this arrangement where Swami used to sleep along with his granny in the passage. If any change will take place, that will kept him trembling. Trembling means shaking, and awake till all night. Yes, he will not sleep. If any changes will take place in this arrangement, he will not sleep throughout the night. That was the habit Swami was having. He hoped at first that father was only joking. He mumbled weakly, yes, and tried to change the subject. Yes, in the beginning, when his father was asking him to prove his courage by sleeping all alone in his office room, he thought that his father was just joking. It is not a serious matter, he thought. Yes. And he said that in a interesting manner that I am ready to sleep in a weak voice, and tried to change the subject. Yes, now he is trying to change that topic. He said very loudly with a great deal of enthusiasm. Now he is trying to forget that matter. Yes, we are going to admit even elders in our cricket club hereafter. Yes, now he is changing the topic to change that subject. Yes, he is saying that we have decided to admit or join even the elder children to our cricket club, he said, because he is changing the topic of his father. We are buying brand new bats and balls. Our captain has asked me to tell you. Yes, as we have decided to admit even the elders to our cricket team, we have decided to buy new bats and balls, and our captain has told me to give this information to you or to his father, he said. We will see about that later. Father cut in, you must sleep alone hereafter. Yes, Swami's father was not ready to change the topic, and he is saying that we will see that matter later in the later part of day. Yes, first you have to prove that you have the courage by sleeping all alone in the office room. That was the matter. Yes, you must sleep alone hereafter. Swami realized that the matter had gone beyond his control. Now Swami understood the fact that yes, the matter has gone beyond his control. Nobody can change this topic. From a challenge, it had become a command. In the beginning, it was a challenge for Swami and his father. Now it has become a command. Command means order. He knew his father's tenacity at such moments. Yes, he knew the fact that his father will not change his mind. From the first of next month, I will sleep alone, father. Yes, Swami now he is taking some time. He wants some time to prove his courage and saying that I am ready to sleep in your office room, but not today. But by the next month, or from the first day of next month. He is saying, from the first of next month I will sleep alone after. No, you must do it now. It is disgraceful sleeping beside granny or mother like a baby. Yes, Swami's father is not ready to accept the suggestion given by Swami that he will prove his courage from the first of next month by sleeping alone in his office room. But he is saying that you have to prove his courage, or you have to sleep all alone in the office room from today itself. He says, today itself you have to sleep in the office room. It is disgraceful or shameful sleeping beside a granny or mother like a baby. Yes, it is disgraceful or shameful because you are sleeping beside your granny or your mother like a small baby of some months or small age. You are in the second form and I don't like the way you are being brought up. Yes, he is saying that I don't like the way you have been brought up. He said and looked at his wife. Yes, by saying this, saying the fact that I don't like the way you are being brought up, he said and looked at his wife, who was rocking the cradle. Yes, who was shaking the cradle. Why do you look at me while you say it? Yes, she asked. Yes, why are you looking at me while you are saying that our Swami has been brought up in a very wrong way? Yes, I hardly know anything about the boy. Yes, that is a negative word. Hardly is a negative word where I don't know anything about Swami. I don't know because he was not at all brought up by me. And she is saying in the sense that he was brought up by his granny or her husband's mother. Yes, I hardly know anything about the boy. No, I don't mean you, said father. If you mean your mother is spoiling him, tell her so. If you want to say that fact that Swami was not brought up in a right way, you have to tell the same thing to your mother. She says, tell her so, and I don't look at me, and don't look at me, she said and turned away. Yes, after saying those things, she turned away. Yes, this is the picture, imaginary picture where Swami's father and Swami are sitting. Yes. Swami's father sat gloomily gazing at the newspaper on his lap. Swami rose silently and tiptoed to his bed in the passage. When Swami's father persuading or putting pressure on Swami to sleep all alone in the office and reading the office room and reading the newspaper, and when he continues to read the newspaper, Swami smoothly ran away from that place. Yes, without making any sound, he ran away from that place to the bed in the passage. Granny was sitting up in her bed and remarked, "Boy, are you already feeling sleepy?" Yes, Granny, with whom he usually sleeping, said that, "Are you already feeling sleepy?" Yes, don't you want to hear a story? Yes, because that was the usual thing which was happening in their home. She used to tell him the stories every day before they go to bed. Today also she is asking Swami, don't you want to hear the story? Swami made a wild gesticulation. Gesticulation means body language to silence his granny, but that good lady saw nothing. As she was very old, as she was unable to see properly, she could not make the gestures made by Swami. So Swami threw himself on his bed and pulled the blanket over his face. As Swami, without saying any words to his grandmother, he went on to sleep. Yes, pulling the blanket over his face. Granny said, "Don't cover your face. Are you really very sleepy?" Yes, don't cover your face while you are sleeping. So that was the suggestion given by Swami's grandmother. Swami leaned over and whispered, please, shut up, Granny." Yes, Swami is not ready to make any sound, so that he is whispering or saying in a very low voice, saying, please, shut up, don't make any noise, Granny. He is ordering or asking his Granny or grandmother that if they make any sound, that will alert his father. He thought, don't talk to me and don't let anyone call me even if the house is on fire. Yes, don't allow anyone to call me even if the house is on fire. Even the house got the fire, you should not me awake. You should not make me awake. That, and he gives the reason. If I don't sleep at once, perhaps I shall die eternal over. And he is giving the reason that if I will not sleep now, I will surely die. Yes, nobody will die if they will not sleep properly. Nobody will die. That is the scientific truth. But he is giving the reason that if I will not sleep now, I will surely die. That is the reason given by Swami. And curled and snored under the blanket till he found his blanket pulled away. Yes, he is pretending as if he was sleeping, even though he is not at all getting sleep. He is pretending as if he was sleeping till somebody had pulled the blanket away. Presently, his father came and stood over him. Swami, get up, he said. He looked like an apparition in the semi-darkness of the passage. Yes, now, when Swami is pretending as if he was sleeping, somebody has come near him and pulled his blanket and saying, presently his father came and stood over him. Swami, get up, he said. Yes, his father is asking Swami to get up. He looked like an apparition. Apparition means ghost. Yes, in that condition, Swami imagine his father as a ghost in the semi-darkness of the passage, which was lit by a cone of light from the hall. Swami stirred and groaned as if in the sleep. Swami is pretending as if he is in the deep sleep. Father said, get up, Swami. Granny pleaded, why do you disturb him? Why are, yes, Swami's grandmother is asking her son, why are you disturbing that small boy? Why are you disturbing that small boy who is sleeping? Who is sleeping deeply? Yes, she says. Yes, with this we come to the end of first part of this lesson. Yes, we can sum up this lesson like this. Yes, this lesson, a hero is written by or is an extract of Swami and his friends, which is written by R.K. Narayan, and who is a famous Indian English writer. Swami is the main character of this lesson, and his father, who is a lawyer, wants his son to sleep alone in the office room to prove his courage. That decision came from the newspaper report where his father came to know about a boy who came face to face with a tiger while he was coming home through the jungle park. That was the newspaper report. So that they discussed about the courage and the strength. When they discussed, according to Swami's father, courage is more important than the age. So that, but they come to an agreement that you have to prove the courage. Swami's father wanted Swami to prove his courage. How does he want to prove his courage? Yes, Swami's father wants Swami to prove his courage just by sleeping all alone in his office room. But Swami is not at all ready to sleep all alone in his office room because he was having the habit of sleeping with his granny. Yes, we shall continue in the next class. Thank you.